this is all not pressure for me. I'm going in there to provide for my family. So someone coming up to me and say, oh, Dan, you better win Saturday. I better win Saturday. Like, I believe fully in the striking department. I don't think he can touch me. I think he's too... I just don't, Mike. I don't come across anyone. I just, when I look, like, I know what type of striker I've got, my footwork. I'm just too man. I'm just too fat.
I agree.
Till I got beat again. And what, mate? You were in Thailand with a bunch of 50 Russians trying to take your head off, not seeing your newborn and all your daughters.
All right, I'm here with Darren Till. Darren, it's been a while since your last fight,
Yeah.
about 15 months.
Yeah.
I mean, where do we start? Do you know what I mean? It's an emotional journey, this fighting business. How's the head feeling at the minute?
Sharp, very sharp. I've had I think when you've had a good camp, innit, like, you always feel good about things. I don't know what to say, Mike, in a nutshell. I like fighting, and you know what, as long as I'm prepared and I've cut no corners, you know, what else is there to say? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you like fighting. You're pretty good at it as well.
I am good at it, yeah. I am. I think when I'm on my game and on my day, I think I'm one of the best out there. I do believe that with, like, obviously me striking, I've always said I'm one of the best strikers out there, but just me distance, time control, and just me coordination. So, you know, when I'm on it, I'm on it. And when I'm not on it, you know, you get beat, don't you?
Yeah,
so,
but I think everyone agrees with that, Darren.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? I think anyone that watches this sport and knows what they're talking about knows you are one of the best, you know, and it's a cruel mistress, mixed martial arts. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, it's a topsy-turvy world. Yeah. It's a long road, you know. I did a video the other day, you might have saw it, I was saying that people write people off. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Have you felt that? Have you experienced that a little bit?
Do you know what? Do you know what's quite funny, Mike? I never actually believed this until it actually sort of happens. You sort of like, how do I explain this? You do see who's with you and who's not with you, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's funny because after this fight, I'm 99.9% sure I'm going to win on Saturday. I do believe that. Yeah. And it would be nice to sit back on Monday and just watch a few people come out the woodwork and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So like, it's a fickle game, innit, Mike, people?
Of course it is.
I mean, okay, I got beat by Brunson, but the two fights before that, I'd beat Gastelum and I went toe-to-toe with, my opinion at the moment, the best middleweight on the planet. Like, so I beat Dricus Saturday, who everyone's saying it's this new knockout artist. Like, oh yeah, Till's the next one. Oh my God, he's gonna be the champion, this, that. So, well, I can still say with me, you get beat on Saturday and people, oh yeah, he's definitely done this, that. I'm 29, done nothing, mate. I'm at the top of the game of the sport. This is one thing I know for certain is I'm not gonna stop until I reach my goal. I'm not motivated by money, I'm not motivated by fame, I'm motivated by one thing I told myself many years ago, and I will reach it. And I'm 29, I've got, Yo Romero's what, 75, still crushing, dude, so come on.
And I firmly believe that. And that's what I say to a lot of people. And let's be honest, it's the best people in the world. And Brunson, we're not here to make excuses for you. You were injured. And stylistically, a tough matchup.
Yeah, very tough.
But it's those matchups, that's how you get better. I'm going to bring someone up here, and it might be a bit of a touchy one for you, but obviously Paddy right now, he's the man of the moment. He's the belle of the ball. Yeah. But that was you, 5 years ago? That was you, right? Yeah, you burst on the scene. Yeah. Everyone was obsessed. Darren Till, he's got a Scouse accent. Scouser, as American. Why can't Americans say Scouse?
I don't know, because someone was asking me about this today. They were like, you burst on the scene and all the Americans were like, who's this Scouser? Because they'd never seen a proper Scouse. And then now Paddy, and they're like, who are these Scouse people? They're just like mad, crazy bastards. But you know what, mate? Financially, Paddy's really setting himself up. And that's one thing I want to talk about. And I'm happy for him. And as long as he keeps rising, mate, there's nothing else to... Like,
no, this isn't about you versus Paddy. What I mean is,
of course.
You were that guy a few years. You burst on the scene just the same way, and then, as you say, fans are fickle. Lo and behold, a few losses, and not just fans. And I don't know if I'm sure most of the UK all have you back. You know, as you say, I'm sure there's people in your personal life, or not personal life, not real friends, but hangers on. They want to be around the winner, the famous guy. Lose a few, and
I think people need to start understanding in MMA as well. MMA is the only contact sport where all the best of the best. I mean, I'm talking top 10s and all that now. The elites all win and lose to each other because we're just so good, and we fight each other. We don't fight anything else but the best. And on these other sports, the best don't fight the best. That is just not happening right now. There's a big thing in boxing. You can't
look at
make
Fury versus Chisora.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk bad on me.
I know you don't.
I will say openly,
that's a fact.
He shouldn't have fought Chisora. It was a farce. But other thing, you can't even get a good fight together. You know, you got Ryan Garcia and Javante. It's a Twitter war. It's not a fight. Then you've got Volkanovski wanting to be the backup in the Islam and Charles. He's a champion. He wants to be the backup in the Islam Charles fight. Like, there's just in the UFC is just like no other. The best fight, the best, and MMA math. I beat Wonderboy. Wonderboy beat Masvidal. Masvidal beat me.
That's the good old MMA math. We love it. Hold on, where else can we take this?
I beat Gaslam. Gaslam beat you.
Yeah, exactly. You beat Gaslam. Gaslam beat me. I beat Anderson. Anderson beat. Yeah, we can go on all day. We can go on all day. I'm retired, you son of a gun.
You give me enough on the daily.
Yeah, but how are you feeling?
Mate, I've had
no, I don't. You know, coming into this one, I know physically you're prepared. You've been out in Thailand, smashing it. I know you have.
Do you know my mindset's just been like, what pressure, mate? I'm at the top of my game. I'm fighting the best.
But there has to be a bit of pressure, Darren.
No,
so you're telling me that when you're led there at night by yourself, right? Because they're the real times.
Yeah, of course.
You can lie to me. You can lie to the press. You can lie to your fans, your family. You can't lie to yourself.
Of course. No, I've sat there and I've had this camp and I've told myself over and over again, I'm going in there. I've cut no corners. I've had a newborn baby 11 weeks ago. I've seen her for one day. Like, this is all not pressure for me. I'm going in there to provide for my family. So someone coming up to me and say, oh, Dan, you better win Saturday. I better win Saturday. Like, I've cut no corners in this camp. I've been in Thailand. And let me tell you one thing, Mike. I have trained harder than anyone. Even fight week, PI, watching everyone train upstairs, and I'm saying to the boys, I'm training harder than them all fight week now. No one's outworking me. And I know it's not just about that, but it gives me confidence. Like, I know I'm not cutting corners. I haven't cut corners on my diet, as everyone can see. I haven't cut corners on my recovery, my sleep, everything. Obviously, there's been things in this camp, you know, your personal life gets in the way. At the end of the day, I've trained as hard as I can train. You know what I mean? So, like, what more can I do? I'm just going to go in there. And I love fighting. So, I don't, honestly, Mike, being truthful, and you know I'm the most truthful guy you'll get. Like, and this is why I'm one of the most loved. Even after a loss, I'm still one of the most loved. Imagine when I'm the champ. So, like, I'm not arsed. I just want to fight. I just want to provide, fight, and I want to get to the goal of I set myself all them years ago. And I will get there one day. Maybe not now, Brandon Moreno style. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day I will make it.
And I fully agree. And that is where you get the real confidence, when you've done all the work, when you've pushed yourself, when you haven't cheated. Right now, it's just a case of what will be, because you've done it at your end, you know? So when I say what will be, what do you expect with Dricus Du Plessis?
Listen, I'm going to be saying this a lot this week. I'm getting sick of these things about like what we should say and shouldn't say. Like, I'm going to sit here and say I'm better than Dricus, and he's going to say it back and then say, oh, you can't beat me. That's
nonsense.
The sport needs to evolve past all this now. All these journalists with these stupid questions and all that now, it all needs to evolve. I need to say what Dricus is and isn't and all that. Dricus has got the biggest test of his life in me, the biggest name he's fighting in his life. Dricus is coming in fully 100% prepared. He's got a goal in mind and he's coming in to beat me. So, like, what does that say for me? What I have had to do? I know all this. I've had to like do the exact same.
Yeah.
And then on the night it'll be who wants it more, who's the better fighter, all that. Let's just get past this thing where Dricus sits here and says, oh, Darren's not good there.
No.
And I sit here. Like, when there's a real beef, there's a real beef. But when there's not, like, he's South African. I don't even think South Africans have ever used profanity.
I was talking to him before, actually, because I've been hanging around the Apex waiting for someone that was really late for their interviews. With
like usual.
Schmarren Mill. So I was talking to him, he came over and said hello. Nice guy. Didn't have a bad word to say about you.
Of course.
Came over and said, I'm fighting your guy. I said, yeah, it's going to be a great fight. You know, all the best to you. When I look at his last fight with Brad Tavares, obviously he's a tough guy. We all know he hits hard. And to your point, everyone does. You know, we're all skilled, you're all in shape, you all know how to kick and punch and whatever. When he charges forward, which he does do a lot, he does leave some openings. Have you seen that and you've come up with a strategy?
As I say, again, Mike, we've game planned him, he's definitely game planned us. So it'll be used the better game planning on the night and who's got this and that and attributes it all apart. Like, I believe fully in the striking department. I don't think he can touch me. I think he's too... I just don't, Mike, I don't come across anyone. I just, when I look, like, I know what type of striking I've got, my footwork. I'm just too man. I'm just too fast.
I agree.
That's not.
I think you are too fast for him. Obviously, there's other ways to skin a cat, as we know.
Of course, he can come in and take everything I've got off and just bam as he does. And I need I seen John Jones saying something the other day, man. And you know what? What he said was just like, he said
about getting used to the worst case scenario
with Francis getting absolutely knocked clean out. That's the worst that's gonna happen. Okay, and someone can say, well, what if you die? Well, if you die, you don't feel it because you're dead.
Well, you're not going to die.
No, but like, that's the worst.
Touch wood.
It's only ever happened in boxing.
Yeah.
By the way, I've got that video on my phone saved of you and that Jano who's a boxing Jano, what's his name? That fool who you put straight about how many deaths there are in boxing.
Yeah.
But onto the case.
Simon Jordan.
Whatever it is. You just ruined them, didn't you?
I did.
Onto the case. The worst case scenario is you get knocked out and then people say, oh, Till got beat again. And what, mate? You went in Thailand with a bunch of 50 Russians trying to take your head off, not seeing your newborn and all your daughters.
You do seem a little on edge, though.
Yeah.
I mean, were you ready to fight?
Mate, I've been ready to fight for the past 6 weeks. I peaked 6 weeks ago. I'm peaking again now. I'm ready to fight. I'm on weight. There's none of this like, I'd can a monster and get a cheeseburger on me. Yeah. Weight's good. I'm ready to fight. Yeah, all this analysation as well. People say at the weigh-ins, I felt this from him, I felt that. It's a myth, mate, because when you step in there, it's totally different. It is.
So, fingers crossed, you go out there, you rock the T-Mobile Arena, you get the job done, right? You put that skid, not a skid, you've been fighting the best in the world, but that's what people say. That's what they would label it as. What's the path look like from there forward?
I just think I want to beat Dricus now on Saturday. I think I'm going to enjoy Christmas with my family. I think in January I'm going to get back into camp straight away on the 1st of January. I think I'm going to fight in March in probably the co-main event or something like that. I'm going to win there, and I think I'm going to be fighting.
The pay-per-view in London.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be fighting for the title in the summer. So that's the plan. Yeah. But things happen, don't they, son?
Well, things do happen, and they have happened. Obviously, there's a new top dog in the division at the minute.
Yeah, there is.
Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I congratulated him the other day. He's actually a block-assed athlete, so I was like, well done, this, that, the other, and he was like, yeah. I looked at him like that, thought, wow, you're big, you, but well done to him, mate.
Yeah.
Well done to him. I thought he was getting beat in the fight, I thought he was getting beat comfortably. What can you say? He pulled out of the bag.
He wasn't active enough, but when he lets it go, he was landing. He's dangerous.
He's very slow, but he carries so much power, so...
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, either way, one of them is probably going to be the champion by the time you get your shot. Mm-hmm. When you do go back to the gym, is that going to be back out in Thailand again? Is that kind of a new home for you?
I haven't decided, yeah. Like, I've spent a lot of time in England, Liverpool, like training all my life. Like, there's other stuff out there, do you know what I mean? So, like, obviously, Liverpool will still be me place to be for training that. But, like, there's other things out there, Mike. Well, there's secret Russians you don't know about in Thailand who are 30 killers who just want to maul you every day, and I'm thinking, like, I'm walking in the gym and I'm looking at the killers and I'm going, I need you, come here.
Yeah.
Like, there was in Thailand, there's this Kazakh guy, he's like 95 kilo, champion wrestler, and I was just like, I feel like a baby with you. Right, come with me. And every day I just was with him.
But that's having that humility, being humble enough to do that, is what makes you better.
Why do you think me and Kamzat are such good friends?
Yeah.
Because I got to the camp and I was out of shape, fat. Don't get me wrong, no matter if I'm fat, out of shape, me striking. But I got there and the whole gym just seen me as a piece of meat. Yeah. I didn't walk in like that until a UFC superstar, this, that, the whatever.
Were you walking with a target on your back?
Yeah, of course. And I just walked in and the kids even kicked the and I thought, need some more of this. Yeah. Back tonight, back again after. They were like, wow, this is not the Darren we think. Like, you should have an ego. I'm like, what ego, mate? What, because you beat me in sparring? Do you think I give
Yeah. It's the big pay-per-view, end of the year, and two of the big fights on the main card are from Liverpool. You're going to be pretty happy with the representation for the city now, and obviously Molly's doing great things. You, Molly, Paddy, is there any others?
Tom Grundy is sort of like...
Yeah.
They're not Scousers.
No, they're not. Not really.
Outside, but yeah, Tom Grundy, me, Paddy and Molly, and I'm happy to represent the city of Liverpool and the country of England. I am very happy to do that, and as I say, the support.
But you're doing the right thing by getting out of Liverpool and training other places, because the reality is, of course, I know you're a supremely loyal guy to everyone that's close to you.
Yeah.
But you've also got to be selfish, because it's you stepping in there. And the more looks, the different training partners, the different kind of styles that you get, the better you're going to be.
Yeah, this year I've had an on and off year. I've been like obviously not training full time this year, but I've explored the world a little bit more, and it's opened my eyes a little bit, and I've thought, oh, hang on. So,
you mentioned Hamzat before. Has he been? Obviously, I know you two are very close. You're training very hard, and I know he's inspired you. I know Brendan Lofton inspired you as well. Has he helped out with the wrestling side of things as well?
Yeah, like honestly, are we talking about Hamzat here? Or
Yeah, sorry, Hamzat.
No, Hamzat, after his fight, we trained a little bit together and that. We done a little bit of camp there. And then he went off to Russia. I know he wants to see like his mum and that in Russia. So then I just said, I'm going off to Thailand. And Brendan was like, yeah, get out to Thailand. So then I've been doing the camp with him.
So the bromance is over?
No.
When are you getting back together?
We're back soon.
When's the wedding?
He actually wants, you know what he wants to do? He keeps messaging me about it. He wants to come to Liverpool to see the kids.
Oh, nice.
He always used to FaceTime the kids and
oh,
them and
nice, that's nice.
So, yeah.
Will you two be getting in a car and almost making me wet my pants ever again?
Have you seen my car outside? No.
What is it?
Oh, it's a daddy.
Oh, mate.
Oh, it's a
listen,
daddy.
For anyone don't get in a car with Darren and Hamzat. Oh my God. I was terrified. Oh, that was a funny night though.
Yeah.
Right, so we won't keep you too much longer. And I know you don't like these questions, but Saturday night, when the referee says fight, what's going to happen?
They're going to fight. Mike, that's all I can say. We're going to fight, and I believe...
What can the fans expect? BT Sport, they're tuning in, they're staying up late to watch you fight.
I don't come to mess about, do I, Mike? I come to strike. And even if it's a striking chess match like with Whittaker and Wonderboy, and you're like, wow, you're in awe of the, like, because they're striking. Like, I watch the Whittaker fight all the time. I think, fucking hell, that's me, that. I can do that shit. Or if it's a war, you're going to be happy. I'm not going to mess about in there. And Dricus is coming obviously to fight. He's a brawler. So it's going to be a good fight.
This time next year, who do you think's champion of the world?
Darren Till.
Darren Till. You win this one. Big one in March. And then a title fight.
I could probably go back down to welterweight, Mike. I'm not messing now. I've got things.
What are you right now in pounds?
Right now, in pounds.
Or in kilos?
In kilos, I'm 87.9 kilos.
Right, so you're going to be 84.
I've got to be 84.6, I think so.
77 for welter.
I'm 2.5 key off weight now. So
if you were getting down to welter though, that's what, 9 kilos, 18 pounds. A bit more dieting, you could probably do that.
I could, yeah. I do believe I could.
Is that something you ever think about?
I always talked about getting a belt at middleweight and welterweight, didn't I? So like, you know, hopefully I can still achieve that. I do believe I can, but just this camp, I've totally, like, I've had the Block Acid team around me, especially Christian. They've just been on me, like, my diet's been, like, Brendan, like, it's funny because on like Friday nights I'd be off like, oh, I need a chocolate bar now. Brendan, like, no, you can't be doing that. I'd be like, mate, no one's stopping me on a Friday having chocolate. But through the week, we was really regulated, me and Brendan. Like, we were on the diet, we were on it hard, and I enjoyed it. And it's good, like, fueling your body with the right stuff to train. Do you know what I mean?
It's nice to go through that journey with someone else who's in the same situation.
Exactly.
Moral support. And just, you know, when you're having a good day, they might be having a bad day. When you're having a bad day, they're having a good day. You can pull each other up. Yeah. You know? No, I've been there. It is a big one. Give me a message for anyone that's doubted you or anyone that's jumped off the bandwagon. I
don't know what to say, man. I don't really think about you. Well, I do think about you and I don't. It's like, you know, you're doubting me. You're doubting me potential. You're jumping off this imaginary bandwagon that everyone has. You know, I'm a one-man band. I'm happy doing me. I'm happy training. As long as I'm training hard and fighting in the best organisation in the world against the best fighters, like, you know, not many people can do it, Mike. Not many people can do it.
No, I know.
They can't.
A lot of people don't understand what goes into this life. They have no idea. They see it on there. Some people want to do it. They think it's cool, and then they find out pretty hard.
But even a lot of fighters as well, Mike. I look how they approach like training and what they do, and I just feel like they're messing about. Like, I don't want to slag anyone. I don't want to talk. Even like coming to PI this week, like, I've been on it though, training, schedule, routine. I see some fights going, oh, we could just do a bit of this and that. I'm like, mate, you're not trained, man. Don't do your That's what you're meant to do. All
right, let's end on this message for all the people back home in England, staying up to the crack of goddamn dawn to watch you Saturday night. Give a message to them and what it means to you for that support.
It means actually a lot because a lot of people from England, they've supported me for the longest time. I still feel so loved, so just thank you. And for all the new people like tuning in, you're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a good fight. You know, I'm a charismatic guy. I draw people in, you know what I mean? So.
Sweet Caroline?
I don't know. I haven't decided.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of some of the losses, if you will, and you're trying
No,
to use
not
something
really,
new?
not
No,
really.
because when I got sparked off Hendo, I'm like, that's it, song too blurred, that's gone now. Because there's too many bad memories.
Do you know
Dana
what?
wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I've actually been listening to it's like when I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. Christmas dinner, where are we having that? Where we're going to be home?
I've got a newborn child there, Mike. I need to see her. I don't even know what she is, what she's like. I've seen her one day, and I've got 4 beautiful daughters there. So I'm going home for Christmas, and then I'm going to Brazil for a little while to see my daughter, and then I'm back straight on it. Family's everything for me at the moment as well, mate.
And that's why we do this.
And I know people say years ago you said you didn't care. It's still the same
No,
mentality.
that was just taken out of context.
But years ago, if you'd have said to me, "Oh, what are you doing after fight?" I'm getting on the air stuff. I just want to chill with my family now and just get fat.
Yeah, well, enjoy. Can't wait for it, Darren. Always a pleasure, brother.
Thank you.